What is going on? Welcome to the first installment of the Mid-20's podcast. My name is Nick Woolley, and really just wanted to create this as an outlet for myself and other people in their mid-20s to share their stories, talk about their life experiences and what they have going on in their life, to really maybe inspire other people in their 20s to try new things and get out there and see, what the world is really about. I'm not sure where this is going to head. I just wanted to utilize this kind of platform to regenerate my creative side of kind of straying away from utilizing the camera or any kind of Illustrator or Photoshop or anything like that. So I figured, why not an audio platform? That way, there's no visuals involved. It's all voice. It's all of thoughts that just flow through my head. So this is just going to be an introduction episode, number 1, just kind of what it's all going to be about. So I guess for episode 1, I'll just kind of introduce myself and just kind of give you my story and kind of give you an idea of where this is going to head. I'm not sure how long each episode is going to be. I don't intend for it to be, too long to avoid people not wanting to listen to it, because I really think there are going to be great people on this podcast that can kind of give you some insight into decisions that they made that kind of impacted their life in a positive way. And maybe also negative stories that will kind of allow you to learn something from their mistakes. So for me, I'm 24 years old. I am currently an MBA student at LSU Shreveport. So recently I just decided to go back to school. I wasn't real sure if that was the best decision for me. I was living in Houston. I had worked 3 different jobs after I graduated from undergrad, and was really just trying to figure out what was the best route for me. I figured after 3 jobs of sitting at a desk, I was not happy sitting at a desk, and I really wanted to be up and around and interacting with people, not over the phone, because that was majority of what my jobs were, was being a recruiter, working at a hospital, setting up interviews, and then also kind of an inside sales position after that. And ultimately, I decided sitting at a desk and being on the phone was not what I wanted to do, and applied to the MBA program and was accepted, and I've started that. The focus I'm doing is hospitality, and the reason I chose that is I was really thinking about really where I wanted to be in life and what I enjoyed doing, and I thought back to college. I was social chair in my fraternity, and I really just enjoyed creating experiences for people, whether that be like a party or a formal or any kind of social gathering. I just loved being a part of creating an experience for them. And I figured that would transition over into my professional life, whether that be, at a club. I would really like to open a bar one day, or a club, or some sort of social nightlife. That's kind of what I aspire to do long term. And I guess the MBA will help me do that from a more business standpoint, and learn how to market it and how financials are ran and everything like that. I guess for right now, I'm also interested in operating a resort, being on the social side, or customer or client side of that resort, or any kind of luxury hotel or something like that. So as long as I'm part of building and creating an experience, that's kind of where I will feel most happy at. So to start off, I thought of people that I know who have been doing interesting things, at least from what I thought, and who I would like to have on the show, whether that be people that are in entertainment or event management or business or consulting, anything like that. I want to have them on here for them to share their perspectives, and for me to ask them questions that would really open up their brain and their thoughts, and allow for whoever's listening to this to learn from what they have to say. So I'm going to start off with people that I know, and eventually I would like to start bringing on people who I don't know. That way I can learn more from them. It's not just me asking my friends or people that I know questions that maybe I already know about them. I really want to reach out there and find people who have gone outside of the box and really done interesting things. That way people will be able to learn from what they have to say. And all of these people are within probably 23 to 27 years old. That's why that's the whole inspiration behind the podcast, that we are all people in the same age range who are looking for a purpose in life or are looking to see what makes them happy and try and find things that they can do to benefit their life in the long run. So most of the people that I'm going to have on here will be in the mid-20s range. That was kind of the inspiration behind the name of the podcast. And, there will be some shenanigans. We'll talk about nonsense here and there, but we will be serious. And I just think it's always good to have fun with what you're doing. So, this is I want this to be a serious podcast and a serious show, but I also want there to be some fun in it. And I want it to be funny, and I want there to be laughs, and I want there to be serious time. So that's kind of what I envision out of all of it. And I guess, if you're listening, then you'll kind of see the growth over time and kind of where we're headed. Obviously, this being the first episode or even the intro and whoever I have on here first will not be top quality. It's still me trying to figure out how to operate all of this and how to do the best post-production and how to make the best show possible. I don't want to just be sitting over here talking into a microphone and have maybe like 3 people on the other end of the line listening. So I hope you tune in for whatever we have or whatever I create down the stretch. So I guess we'll see where this goes.